Barney, and I don't know what's that about, but for some reason I'm getting Barney like I love me, I love you. That song. Right before I hit, I was trying to go live just now, but I had to go run and get something real quick. I heard the song Barney, so I don't know. I gotta go back and listen to that song because I feel like it's a message, but I don't know if you guys are watching Barney or something with your kids, or there may be a message in that, but I'm hearing that for some reason. Okay, there's just something about that. I don't know. It's like the energy of Barney. Like I feel innocence. I feel light. Okay, so what this today's message is: I will never dim my light. I will always shine bright. Okay, before I get on today's message, let me do my little intro for those who are new to my channel, don't know anything about this channel, don't know anything about me. Allow me to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Charlene. Welcome to Charlene Speak. On my channel, I provide clarity, confirmation, guidance, and help you guys awaken to the truth with my prediction. Okay, I have a gift. I'm a seer, and I'm able to see what's to come. And I share with you guys my visions and predictions that's meant to happen. And I'll also share like messages, channel messages that I channel that can help you along your journey to provide clarity, confirmation, guidance, and awaken to your truth. But my main objective is to help the neophytes who are the neophytes, chosen ones. So that's who I am, and that's what I do, and these are the people that I help. So welcome. Okay? So let's get started, you guys. Hi, Yari. Good afternoon. How's your day going, Yari? Okay, I'm gonna get started, but let me just take a breather. Like I was saying, like, I was getting Barney. I don't know what's that about. I love you, you love me. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys is feeling the energy of Barney. I really feel like there's something there. There's something with that. Okay, it came out of nowhere. Well, we have those days, Yari. Trust me, I understand very well. I've been great. I've been taking it one day at a time. I feel great. Today, I felt very upbeat. I've been having a lot of energy lately. Like it's hard for me to go to sleep now. Oh, was it? It for me, even though it was a scary show, it was Teletubbies. I don't know why, but I loved Teletubbies, but it used to scare me at the same time. So I don't know. And Out of the Box. I don't know. I'm a '90s kid, so you can tell how old I am. But I remember the show Out of the Box, Dragon Tales, all that. That was my show. But Barney, yeah, I liked the Barney, but it wasn't my favorite. I liked the song. I still remember the song. It's weird. I still remember the song of Barney. I think that will never go away. Like when something's like very special, a part of your childhood, it can never you can never lose that. It will always be part of your memory. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, Yari, I love Teletubbies, but I was so scared. Like I always thought there was something wrong with it. I was like, what? I couldn't figure out what they were. Like I know they try to represent babies, but I'm like, what are they? Like I just kept staring at them like this. Like when I watched TV, I was like, what the heck? The only thing that was normal was the baby that was laughing, the son. That was the only thing normal in that show. I don't even get what was the purpose of the show. Now that I think about it, I don't know what the show was about. But that show always stuck with me because I loved it. I loved watching it because I thought they were so cute and adorable, but they creeped me out at the same time. So I was like, right, they look kind of weird, and I'm sure the suits were like 9 feet tall. Yes, like they were so adorable and cute, but also like creepy because I'm like, I was trying to figure out what the heck are they, and it was just it just stuck with me. Yeah, in that part, apparently there's like a dark story with that with Teletubbies. One of my coworkers, she was a friend of mine is at work, and she told me the dark story, the background of Teletubbies. Apparently, it's based off a true story. There were children. I feel like this is significant, so that's why I'm getting into this. But there were children that was in some type of orphanage. I think it was in Russia, or it wasn't Russia. It was some foreign country. Okay, these children, this orphanage was very bad. It was very abusive to these children, and these children will be like get so abused to the point like they only had each other. They rely on each other, and they had like I don't remember everything she told me, but I remember why there it shows the TV on their stomach because these children swallow like some type of device that allows them to see the TV because that was their happy place. That was their happy um, moments at the orphanage because they didn't have anything good there. So these people that would abuse them threatened to take it away, so they swallow it. I don't know. I don't know. That's what she told me. I don't know how true that is, but there's a lot of there's a dark background with that. But it's based off a true story, Teletubbies. But it's dark. I feel like everything that we watch is very dark. I believe it's true though. I know that we don't want to hear that. We like the happy things because that's what we grew up on. But I really feel like it had to come from somewhere. And I feel like the shows still represent a message, whether it's dark or not. But yeah, when I heard that, I'm like, damn, that was morbid. I didn't know they were abused, but it wasn't Russia. It was some type of place. But anywho, let's get started on today's message. But I feel like that's significant. Maybe there's a reason why childhood shows are being brought up. You know what? I never did Teletubbies or Barney. I might do that, a decoding on that to see. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Barney and Teletubbies. I'm gonna go back to my decoding of childhood shows because I feel like it represents a message. So Barney and Teletubbies. Okay, so today's message is: I will never dim my light. I will always shine bright. Okay, remember that title. This message is for anybody, but I really want my neophytes to pay attention, okay? So, these are people who deal with. Okay, you say Barney look like your dad? Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. But these are for people who deal with people pleasing, okay? These are people who are slave to something that works against them. For instance, you are a person that has some type of bad habit or toxic behavior that you're not supposed to still do, but you still do it anyway. So you're a slave to it. So something that's keeping you bound and moving forward. Okay, so these are people who are slave to something. It can even be a mindset that's very toxic. Okay, or it could be to someone. It could be a slave to somebody, like a partner that you're not supposed to have, and you're supposed to like end things, but you still stay with that person because you're afraid of being alone. You're afraid of being hurt, so you stay with that person. You could be a slave to a toxic environment, your living situation, because it's something that you're used to. It's what you're comfortable with. You could be a slave to a family dysfunction, family like history that's detrimental to your growth and your family. You could be a slave to it. So this message is for those who are slaves to something. Okay, the other message, the other group of people is putting other people first, putting other people first before you. Okay, this message is for you. And especially if you put fear and other things that keep you bound first, this message is for you. Okay, so let's get started. So I got this message yesterday. No, sorry, this morning. I got this one this morning. I got a lot of messages, you guys. This one I got this morning. Like I woke up with this. And the power in this, what God literally said clear as day, as I'm waking up, I'm hearing it clear as day. Willpower. That's the power of you, is your will. What is your willpower? Okay, that is your power, and this is what's going to get you out of these things. All the things that I mentioned, those who suffer for people pleasing, those who are a slave to something, those who put others first, those who live in fear, those who are bound, those who dim their light. For instance, this title, this message is all about that. You're dimming yourself when you fall into these categories. So the power to get yourself out of those categories, to set yourself free, to conquer this, to shine your light, is your willpower. So remember that. You guys know the saying. Before I get into the saying, let's get into the message, okay? Some people don't even realize that they fall into these categories. The people pleasing, being a slave to something, putting other people first before you or even God, putting fear, emotions before yourself. People don't know that. Okay, they don't. Some people don't see that. They don't even recognize it. Other people have to tell them that. Okay, so to help you as well is to be observant. Pay attention to yourself, how you feel around somebody, how you feel about something. Okay, so being observant is going to help you through this. Okay, so we have the first power is your willpower, and the other thing is being observant. The other thing I got from God, the channel message, is your wisdom. What have these things taught you? What have you gained? For instance, those who fall into the category of people pleasing. Why do we do that? Because I've been there. I experienced that. Like, I've been there, so I understand. The reason why I did it is I didn't want to create conflict or confrontation or make something bigger. I always say, I'm just keeping the peace. I'm just keeping the peace. I always said that, so that's why I'm a people please, to satisfy someone else's comfort. And I will feel uncomfortable doing that because I wasn't shining my light. I was dimming my light to make their light brighter. Basically, that's what I was doing, the people pleasing. So, what did that teach me? By me being a people pleaser, what it taught me, I wasn't supposed to do that. Basically, I was dimming my light and I felt uncomfortable. My emotion was telling me this isn't right. I don't feel right doing that. Something's gonna tell you when you're not shining your light. You're gonna get like an emotion, your intuition, or someone may, like, God speak through other people. God speak through anything. So you're gonna recognize it. You just have to be observant. Remember I said you have to pay attention. Okay, so you're gonna recognize when you are falling into these categories of people pleasing, enslaved to something. But you also have to recognize what it's teaching you, and what it taught me is like, I don't feel comfortable. It taught me I wasn't being me. I wasn't being authentic. I wasn't being who I was. I was dimming my light. I wasn't shining my light. So your power in this to set yourself free is your willpower. The next thing is like, observe what this is teaching you. Gain the wisdom from it. Okay? Okay. So let's get into the message itself. I will never dim my light. I will always shine bright. I will never dim my light. I will always shine bright. You are somebody that have dimmed your light. This is for those who have. And with life, it teaches us. You have to understand that and recognize that. You didn't know that you was dimming your light. You had to learn that, hey, I have a light. You had to see your own light. Eventually you will. if you're not here yet. You had to see it. But you're someone who dimmed it until one day something or someone is going to show you your light. And you're going to feel your light. You're going to see it and what makes you so special. And you're also going to see your life beforehand, before you realize that, before you get that clarity, you're going to see how you were living before. And you're going to realize, wow, I couldn't see my light because I kept focusing on others. I kept doing this and worrying about that, and fear was keeping me bound. I was bound, so I couldn't feel my light, and I couldn't see it. But one day you will see it. You will feel it, and you're gonna recognize, no more. I will never do this again. Okay, so this message is like reminding you of your power. Once you get to this point, you're going to realize your power. Okay, this light that you are can never be siphoned and dimmed again once you realize what your light is, who you are. Once you realize that once you gain that clarity, like, hey, my light is special. It's meant to be shine. It's not meant to be dim. However, you guys, it takes time for people to reach this point. Like, people are afraid. People are uncomfortable to get to this point because out of fear, out of people pleasing, out of being a slave, out of being putting other people before them, even afraid to stand out. People are afraid to stand out. Even if your light shine brighter than other people, it scares people because they don't want to stand out. They don't want to feel like, oh, I'm not, yes, my light is brighter than yours, but I don't want to, intrude. I don't want to, like, make it seem like I'm better than you. There's people that still thinking like they have to put other people first and make they feel comfortable for them to be. If that makes sense. It's like they feel like they have to make them comfortable, make them feel relaxed in their own energy. Just because you shine brighter than other people doesn't mean you have to dim your light. That is the message. Yes, there's people that shine brighter than everybody else or other people. That's the reality of it. Why do you have to feel uncomfortable? Why do you have to dim your light because it makes other people uncomfortable? That's the message. Your power is your light. Okay, don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Okay? So, what I mean by standing alone, this could go with the fear thing and putting other people first. Let's just say that you're this bright light, okay? Your light shine brighter than everybody around you, okay? And people can see that, people can feel that. So they crowd around you and they make fun of you, bully you, pick at you, and then you start to allow them to get to you, and your light becomes dimmer, dimmer, dimmer. You become a shade of yourself. You become a shade of yourself, and then now everybody else looks the same because their light is not shining like how it's supposed to because of how they behave. Because if you truly was a light, you will not dim other people's light. Like, you allow them to dim your light. Like, people allow other people to dim their light. And the message is, even if you are amongst a crowd, even if you're amongst a army, legions, people that is scary, people that is more powerful than you, still shine your light. Never dim your light. Always shine bright. Always stand your ground. That is the message. Don't be afraid to stand out, and don't be afraid to stand alone. Even if it's scary. even if they come in numbers. You know, the message is when they said it's their strength in numbers. I believe in that concept. However, I feel like there's something with that. There's strength in numbers, right? I believe there's strength in numbers when it's just, when it's right, when it's full of people that's light. When there's strength in numbers of people who are dark, I feel like there's an imbalance. It doesn't work. When there's strength in numbers with people who are of light, that is just, that is right, there's a balance. You know how they say good will always prevail over evil? That's what I'm getting when it comes to that. Good will always prevail over evil. There's strength in numbers when it comes to light, not darkness. Because darkness and wickedness will always be an imbalance. It just doesn't work. How could this force push me away when I'm light, when I'm just, I'm right? I will stand my ground. They come in a mighty force, I will push back my light harder. I will keep fighting just by being the light. Stand your ground, no matter what. There's strength in numbers. You're not the only light. There's going to be other light forms standing right behind you, next to you. And they will push back this wicked force that's trying to dim your light. Anything that's trying to dim your light, that's not just. That's not right. Why would you want to join their numbers? Why would I join number, your legion, your army, your group, your clan, your gang, where you're trying to dim my light? Then I'm not me. Then I'm not free. Why would I join you? Because, oh, you're a bully? Oh, because you got power? I got power too, and I'm going to stand my ground. I would rather stand alone and fight with my light than join your numbers and dim my light. Then I'm not me. That's basically what it is. Stand your ground. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Don't be afraid to stand out, because you guys, the reality of it, your light shine brighter than many people. Don't be ashamed of that. Don't apologize for that. Don't be scared of that. People who see your light and feel your light and recognize you for who you are, they won't try to dim your light. They will join you and shine their light as well. That's how you know those people are meant to be part of your group, your soul tribe. Sorry, you guys, there's like a little disruption or something. But yeah, there's powers in numbers, but let it be numbers of light. Let it be just. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to remember to help you. Okay, remember I said your power is you observing, paying attention to what you feel. That's how you know if your light is shining or if it's being dim. Just pay attention to everything about you, okay? Gain the wisdom through your observation. Okay, that's the first thing. That's the first power. The second one is your willpower. Your will stand the test of time. That is what makes you, okay? That is what can break you too. If your will is like very easily shaken, where people can overpower you based off what they say, based on what they do, then you have to build your willpower as a mighty force. Your willpower has to be the light that sets you free. It cannot be shaken. It cannot be broken. That is your power. Don't let anyone take your power away. Your willpower will set you free. It will help you. Okay, so that's your second power. The third thing is, again, it's the saying. You guys heard the saying. This is a saying that's in the Bible. This too shall pass, right? We hear that. But I have a saying that I kind of got like the epiphany of today is this too this too I will conquer, and I will become its teacher. This too I will conquer, and I will become its teacher. Because you guys know when people say, "Oh, I'm gonna master my emotions. I'm gonna master that." When I think of mastery, I think of like something like with slave and master, and I understand what mastery means. But however, there's always power in words. So I said, no, I am a conqueror. I will defeat anything that comes at me, and I will become its teacher. I like that better. This too, this too shall I conquer. This too I will conquer, and I will become its teacher. I'm not its student. I'm not its pet. I'm not its slave. I'm its teacher. I'm going to show you how it's done. I will not become you. I will show you how it's done while I'm still being me. I will still shine my light, and I will not allow you to dim my light. I will conquer what you're trying to throw at me. I will conquer what you have said to me. I will conquer that pain. I will conquer that trauma. I will conquer any force, enemy, foes that try to come in numbers. I will conquer it by showing you how it's done. That's how I'm going to do it. This too I will conquer, and I will become its teacher. I want you guys to remember that. Okay? So those are your power through it all. This is going to help you through your journey of life, your experiences, okay? This is for my neophytes and anyone that come across this message. This is going to help you guys. No matter what. Remember that. Remember you can learn through your observation, pay attention, and you can gain the wisdom from that. Okay? You can your willpower is your power. Okay? Wow, I gotta charge my phone, you guys. But your willpower is your power. Okay? Just remember it. And always shine your light. Don't allow them to dim your light. Hold on, let me brighten this light. Okay, I feel like my phone got dim. So that's the message. Once you feel that your light is dimming, like no, you have to remember your power. And what is that? Your willpower, your light, and your wisdom. That's going to help you. Your willpower, your light, and your wisdom. That's going to help you. Remember who you are. It's going to help you to set yourself free. It's going to help to defend you. Like, it's going to help you. And remember the saying I said, this too I will conquer, and I will become its teacher. Remember that as well. So I'm going to leave it there, you guys. That's the message with today's channel message I got today. Like, I literally woke up hearing willpower. And then I kept getting some of it light, dimming, like someone's trying to dim someone's light. And I didn't like that. I'm like, I've been there, done that. I know how it feels. It doesn't feel great. That's how you know you're not meant to be, you're not meant to dim your light. It doesn't feel right. That's how you know. This too I will conquer, and I will become his teacher. I will never dim my light ever again. I will always shine my light. That's the message. See you guys next time. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, you guys, with another channel message. I channeled 2 more messages, so tomorrow I will be back on. Okay, bye, bye, Yari. Thank you for those who commented. Thank you.